there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I am doing a Line 6 HX Stomp demo, and this time I'm going to show you how to use a third-party looper pedal with the HX Stomp. So if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe to see more. Right now I'm using the Boss loop station, but you can use just about any kind of looper pedal for this. Okay, first of all, the way I have this set up is I have a Boss loop station, and I have the send of the return send from the HX Stomp into the input 1 of the Boss looper. Then I have the input of the return of the HX Stomp into the output of the Boss loop station. And then I have my guitar plugged into the regular old place on the left input of the HX Stomp. So that's the setup. Okay, then what you have to do is, rather than having a loop, like if you wanted to have a looper in the HX Stomp, you have to add a loop. The way you handle this is you add a send and return box in that area, as opposed to the looper. You know, the looper is how you make the HX Stomp loop, but you replace that with the send and return, and then you go to the either stereo or mono. You know, I could go to the mono. I'm going to do stereo, even though it's not in stereo. But I go to the stereo. I can go to the stereo, and I'll choose FX loop. So it's an FX loop. So the difference is you add an FX loop versus the looper. That's the big difference. That's really the only difference. Just like with the HX Stomp's looper, you have to have the FX loop in every preset you want to use it with. So like here it is. I just added the FX loop, and here it is. But if I switch to a preset that does not have that in there, if I go to Killer Clean, it's history. But when I go back to the one that does have an FX loop, they got it there. And so if you have a looper in there as well, if you have the looper, the box, the looper called looper, then it won't work either. But you can use the HX Stomp to do the loop. I think the advantage of using a pedal is that, first of all, I don't have to have the HX Stomp on the floor, and then second, the Boss looper has a longer loop span than the HX Stomp does. So, you know, if you want to use another looper instead of the HX Stomp, here's how you do it. And so I recorded this earlier, and it sounds really great. It's got all the effects going on, and if I switch to another acoustic guitar, if I have the FX loop on there, it'll sound different. It's just like you would through the HX Stomp. Thank you so much for watching, and give me a like if you like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more.